Hi everyone, my name is Melody Waintel. I'm here with
Elba Medrano. I'm her aunt, and we're going to make arroz con pollo.
I see you have all of the ingredients standing over here.
Yes, we do. You got the garlic, the onion, the green pepper, those bouillon chicken. There's 3 of them. The tomato sauce, beer, because it would make the rice to be sticky like we like it. And there's 6 cups of water. The oil, and the chicken's in the fridge. Now this is all breast. You could use other parts of the chicken. It's just that we particularly like this one.
Okay.
So,
I see you've already seasoned it. What does this have?
this have sazon completa, which is kind of a Spanish mixture of oregano. So basically what it has is almost all the ingredients you see here, but all in
Dried.
the powder, powder.
So like onion, garlic, parsley.
We're gonna put the oil in the pan, and then we're gonna put the chicken in, and we're gonna not fry it completely, but
Tell me a little bit about yourself. You came here from Cuba?
I was born in Cuba, and I got to the States in 1969 with my parents and my dad's family, and we made a living here in LA. We landed in Florida and I was there for 3 days, and then we just straight came to California. My mom did a lot of cooking, and she did all Cuban plates. So yeah, this is just one of the few, but one of the ones that my kids like.
And like when you're making these foods, you said you got the recipe from your mom. Does it bring you back to like...
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
She cooked every day. I don't know how she did it, because I don't. I basically only cook like Christmas and the holidays.
Yeah.
But she would come from work and she would put the pressure cooker, and that was her masterpiece. That thing did everything in that kitchen. And
Yeah.
we were at 6 o'clock. My brother and I and my dad were eating, heavy meals like rice, beans, meat, salads, dessert, and all homemade. We rarely ever went out to eat.
Do you remember anything what it was like when you were in Cuba? How old were you?
I was 9. The little that I remember is nothing pleasant. Once you tell you're leaving the country, they will get your parents out of their jobs, put them on the fields. And especially my parents, we were little, we didn't know much about what was going on. It's just like if you were to lose everything you have right now, or everything you've been growing up with. And we waited 4 years. But we're blessed because we made it to this country, and everything has been uphill. Okay, so now we're going to take this out of here.
Okay.
Remember, it's not fully cooked, it's just...
We're going to finish cooking it later.
Later. Right? This is tomato paste, and it has roasted garlic. It doesn't have to, but it tastes good. Doesn't matter how you do it, just all you're going to do is put it in the blender. My oldest grandson, he loved to do this with me. This particular dish.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he thinks he's cooking. All he's doing is throwing things in. Is that ready? These are those bouillon chicken. There's 3 of them. So I'm gonna put it in 2 cups. This is what we call sofrito.
Sofrito.
Yes, which smells really good. For my kids, like it this way.
All the flavors.
So just put the rice in here.
Okay.
Stir, and leave it about 2 minutes.
Okay.
So it'll like open up before you put the water and everything else. My mom used to do that, so that's why.
Okay. Sometimes, yeah, we don't know why, but because that's how they did it, you just follow it.
It works. Don't change it.
What did you guys usually eat in Havana?
What do we
What
eat?
was like a normal?
Normal food?
Yeah. Like
We eat a lot of rice.
Okay.
Potajes, which are like it's not a soup. It's a soup. It's between a soup and a stew, and all that came from Spain, Spanish. Okay, so we added the water, and now back up, because this might splash on you. I'm not that good of a cook. I'm just put the chicken back in. This is what
Here
we
come
call
the spices.
yeah, a ojo de buen cubero, which is like I have no measurements. Like if you ask me 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, I won't be able to. This is what gives it the color.
What looks good?
This would turn the rice yellow.
Okay.
Now the salt, yeah, only 1 teaspoon, because all the other ingredients already have salt. Okay, now we're gonna cover it, and we're gonna let it boil for a little bit.
How long?
And still starts bubbling up,
Okay.
and the rice starts coming afloat.
I'll start floating.
And when that happens, then we're gonna add the beer. They only sell this in the big can. You really only need 12 ounces.
Stir in a little.
Yeah, because you can feel it on the bottom.
Yeah.
It starts getting stuck to the bottom of the pot.
And how high is the heat?
It's medium heat. Medium.
Y todo el agua se tiene que chupar, ¿verdad?
Most of it, because it's called Arroz a la Chorrera.
La Chorrera.
Whenever you see it in a menu, a la Chorrera, that's what I mean. It's going to be sticky and kind of
Okay.
moist. Because they don't call it wet. Some people like it that way and they do it that way. So they don't use this kind of rice. They use the Mahatma rice.
Okay. So you grew up in Havana, since 9 years old, hated it. When you came to the US, it was a totally different experience.
It was.
Now, with your daughters growing up in the US, how did you, like, you kept the like Cuban traditions, because like the café con leche, la comida.
Right.
How?
Well, I think it was harder, like I said, to my mom and dad, because it was a culture shock. Like, I wasn't allowed to date. You know, everything was totally different on their culture than it was here, obviously. So that made it a lot harder, because we were not allowed to date. We were not allowed to go out on our own. We had a chaperone. So when I had my girls in, it was a little bit more lenient. You know, you kind of grew up here. You kind of knew the way things were here. So, but just, you know, basically, you keep your I kept my traditions from the door in. I always told them, this is your country. You were born here. We're all Americans. But the food and all that, you know, we all tend to keep it because we like it. Okay, the water.
Yeah.
The coffee. Back together.
Cafecito cubano.
Oh yeah, there's no meal without it.
Ahora, para uno de así, ¿cuánto le pones de azúcar?
3.
3. Okay.
Not too full though. Like, you have to catch the first drop, otherwise you will not get what is really, and then you're gonna.
What does this do?
It makes the foam on top of the coffee. But if you don't do it like with the first drop that comes out, it will not do it. And believe it or not, it gives it a different flavor.
It's like texture is also part of flavor.
See how it comes up?
Yeah, the foam.
And there you have it. That's what you get when you do that.
So the rice has floated to the
See?
top.
It's gonna look watery, but you can still taste the rice. The rest is just a matter how dry or wet you want it. And I like it kind of on the wet side, because little by if you let it sit for about half an hour before you serve, it'll dry up a little bit more. It even tastes better the next day. All the ingredients come together. That's what it is. Well, that's what I think it is. You can let it dry a little bit more, or you could just stop right here and then let it sit for a while, and it'll keep absorbing. This is just for decorations, obviously. Some people even put olives in here. That's it. You're done. The girls love it. Y es facilito de hacer. Just takes an hour. ¿Quieres que te haga más café?